Hello there and welcome to the live. Today we are talking about the one shift coaches must make to allow themselves to thrive, especially now in this economy where we're in lockdown, where it's kind of a little bit more challenging. Can't go out and meet people. Well, you can a little bit, but not as much as we used to before. I'm going to be talking exactly the one shift that you need to make to really allow your business to thrive in a way that maybe even if you're not a coach, this hasn't necessarily crossed your mind previously. Hey look, my name is Divya Mistry. I'm the creator of the 14 funnel upsell ideas, which you can download for free going to upsell.divyamistry.com. I'll put the link in the comments below afterwards, and there you can, in this guide, I've put together 14 different ways you can go back to your audience and get more sales, but serve them at the same time. It's effectively making more money with less effort and more loyal clients. So if you want that, go to the upsell.divyamistry.com and I'll put the link in the comments below. Back to our live. So the one shift coaches must make to allow their business to thrive. And look, this is probably something that maybe you haven't even considered before. But I'm going to go right into it. We're going to get straight into the content and talk about exactly what that is. A lot of businesses, especially if you're somebody who's been a coach for a long time, or you've been in business for a long time, there's this mindset, this old mindset, and this represents the old mindset. And that old mindset is that we focus on transactions. And this is quite prevalent in a lot of areas of society where what we focus on are transactions. We're a transactional economy, or used to be anyway. And hey there, if you're on the live, by the way, give me a hello. Hey there, Gemma. If you're on the replay, just put hashtag replay below. I'd love to know that you're on the replay. So we used to be this transactional economy. So what does that mean? It means that we used to trade money for, let's say, time or a product. You used to go out to the shop, or the way coaching used to work, or mentoring used to work, or the way the economy used to think as a whole, as a macro, as everybody in the world. We used to think on a transactional level. So I pay you this money, you do this thing. Now don't get me wrong, that still exists. You still got to go, I'll give you this money, you do this thing. But especially if you're a coach in particular, or you're doing some sort of online training, you have to really think about the way people feel nowadays. And the people who think about this will thrive more than they ever have before. So really think into this. So here's the thing. Just trading time or products, time mainly, or your skills as a coach for money is a transaction, right? And this is a very old way of thinking, but really think about this. Your customers, your clients, do they just want time for money? If you're coaching somebody, even if they're buying an online product of yours, do they just want time for money? Chances are they probably don't just want the solution. Here's the thing. If they just wanted the solution, they would go out onto YouTube and just buy the solution. Whether you're selling an online course, training, mentoring, coaching, whatever it is, if you're selling that kind of service where they're learning something from you, if it was just a simple case of they just wanted the solution, then it would be really easy and they'll go out to YouTube and they'll find that solution. But the reality is, when people are buying online, coaching, mentoring, online courses, they're not just looking for how do I find the solution. That is an element of it, but they want to buy off people they know, like and trust, people they love. And I've done this before, and I bet you've done it before as well, where you see a product someone's selling, it does solve your problem, but you just don't quite gel with that person, so you don't buy it, and you find somebody else that you gel with, and you buy it from them. Have you ever wondered why that happens? Have you ever wondered how to actually make yourself more appealing to people? Now, I'm not talking about manipulation here. I'm actually talking about something totally opposite to manipulation, because I don't like manipulative techniques. I like to be clear. And a lot of people go into this transactional, how do we get all the strategies, the tactics, the things I put on my sales page and my live streams, all that kind of stuff to get the sale. And actually what sells much better than that and creates a thriving long-term business is going from a transactional to what I call a collaborative way of working with your clients. Because here's the thing, let's say you're coaching somebody, it's not a transaction. you are making a transaction to start the relationship off, but it's not actually a transaction. If you sign up with me for 12 months worth of coaching, it's not a transaction. I'm vested in your results. And plus, I want to know that I'm working with the right type of person. So it's a collaborative decision. It's not me going, I just accept you and that's it, just because you're going to pay me money. That's not the case. If you get coaching from me, you will see that I will not just accept anybody because they're going to pay me. It's got to be the right person. And there's clients that I have turned away in the last few months, in the middle of the pandemic. I turned people away because they're not the right clients for me to work with, regardless of how I work with them, done for you or done with you as coaching or done for you. I still look at it as a collaboration. And that's a fundamental shift. If you want to thrive in your business, you've got to think about how you collaborate with your customers, clients, potential clients, people who have already been clients. Collaborate with them. What does that really look like? It looks like getting into their mind, having conversations with them, and making them feel like this is a joint decision. We are working together. Not I am just giving you this stuff. We are working together to make this happen. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When you shift from that transactional to the collaborative, something magical happens. Thanks for the thumbs up, by the way. Let me know you're here if you're on the live, or if you're watching the recording. Let me know you're watching the recording. Now, I've got some comments. Thanks, Gemma, for your comments. And we've had Robin, Gemma, Charles, and a few others on here. So here's the thing, right? When you make that fundamental shift from transactional to collaborative, there's just magic happens. It's not actually magic, but I'm going to call it magic because why not? It's fun to call it magic, right? This thing happens where it doesn't start to become this hard, difficult sale. I don't know if you've ever been on a sale call where, for example, you're trying to get them to buy, and you've learned these tactics and strategies, and you're like, silence is golden. I'm just going to sit there in silence. That's a negotiation tactic, right? You sit there and wait till the other person speaks. That doesn't work for me. I don't like it. Like, don't get me wrong, it can have its uses in certain circumstances, but when you're selling to somebody, do you really want to be there doing this silence is golden and all that kind of stuff? The reality is, yes, that can probably create more sales. Hey there, Aubrey, great of you to show up. That can probably, these kind of tactics and transactional things can probably make more sales at the outset. But what's going to create more longevity in your business, long-term relationships that enable your business to thrive is collaboration, right? Whenever I buy off people, whenever I sell to people, I'm vested in their success. Whatever it is I'm delivering for them, I'm vested in their success. And so that means I want to do the best I can do for them, and we are working together in making that happen. Okay, if I'm coaching somebody, it is their responsibility to take the action and get the result, so I'm not attached to the outcome. But I'm not going to be somebody who goes, well, you're not paid for that, pay me some more money, or no, I'm not going to be trying to sell them into my coaching in a way where it's transactional, where I'm just trying to get as many sales as I can possibly get to as many people as possible, making them feel fear and awkwardness and all that kind of stuff in that process. If you're somebody who loves connection and love and to feel, and you're serving people in a sensitive way, then you want to collaborate on your when you're talking to people about your service and products, collaborate with them. Don't try and close them on them in a transactional way. You get this for this. Of course, there are other elements, but when you make that shift, people want to work with you. Even if they can't see how the product or service you currently offer fits in with them, you will stay in their minds and they'll refer people to you. Or they'll start to think of, how can I work with this person? What is it I can do? And maybe sometimes that never leads to anything, and that's okay, right? But when you think collaboratively, you can get rid of all them sales techniques. You don't need all that stuff. You just be clear, to the point, make your, present what you have to offer. And I can tell you, most of the sales calls I go on, I close most of them, quite definitely over 50%, like 75-80% of them, generally speaking, turn into clients because I'm collaborating on the problem they've got that I'm solving for them. I'm not trying to close them. I'm not trying to transact with them. I'm trying to work with them as a partnership together. in whatever that looks like. And now, this can play out in other ways as well. Let's say you're a coach and you need more exposure. Go and find other people you can collaborate with who are complementary to what you do, that you can then share with your audience what they do. They share with their audience what you do. Maybe there's a commission exchange if that's something that they want to do. But you work to find things to do together. I've seen recently numbers of people who are putting together programs together. And maybe it's just one program you put together. You run it once and see how it goes, and then you move on and you don't do it again because maybe it didn't work. But you're collaborating, or maybe you continue to do that over and over again, but you're collaborating. When you make this fundamental shift from a transactional to a collaborative economy, because this is the new economy, this is where we are heading, and this is where more sales will be made, is how do I collaborate? Uber collaborates with taxi drivers. Airbnb collaborates with people who own properties or houses or hotels and things like that. You know, well, not Airbnb, but like Booking.com, for example. Alibaba collaborates with people who are buying and selling things, products, right? Hey there, always. Great to see you. Great, it's been a long time. So when we make this shift from transactional to collaborative, you will get much more long-term business, and your life will feel so much easier. And this really works well if you're a coach or a mentor or somebody who comes from a place of connection, empathy, love, sensitivity, and if your clients come from that place, right? And you'll start to siphon out who just wants transactions and who wants to collaborate. And those who want transactions, I don't resonate with them. I don't resonate with them at all. And they will automatically move away from me. They won't hire me, because they won't feel like I'm the right type of person. I'm not just there purely to make you sales and absolutely nothing else. I'm there to collaborate with you to make you sales and to make your life better and to create more happiness and for you to walk through your fears and for you to feel like you've got somebody really on your side to really help you through whatever it is you need to work through, because business is about working on your personal things to then move your business forward. So look, if you're on here on the live, thank you so much for being on live. If you're on the replay, put hashtag replay. Love to know that you're on the replay. If you want the 14 funnel upsell ideas for coaches to make your life easier, because you can sell more, 14 ways you can sell more by doing less without bringing new leads in, turning people into longer term loyal clients, then you want to download my free report that I've written, my free guide. Go to upsell.devianmystery.com and you can go there to download it. I'll put the link in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on another live.